about it, guys. I'm Donald Lister of Mock Outdoors, owner of Mock Outdoors, the inventor of the Mach 5 turkey call series, and also the builder of all the calls. But I'm up here on an excursion today trying to locate some turkeys for next weekend. It's the opening day of turkey season in Lower Alabama, LA. But anyway, I got to thinking, I'm not seeing turkeys. It'd be a great time for me to sit down and do a couple little videos showing my calls and let you see what they do out in the turkey woods. At least we're in an environment where the call sounds like it's supposed to out here. But anyway, what we got several different calls that I manufacture. This one here is the Mach 5 Rock. It's got 5 blades. It's nobody's got something like this. This thing is different. There's nothing out there on the market close. You got 5 different blades in this box. It's tapered in one direction. It don't make any noise when you go on the back side pushing back. It only makes a sound pulling forward. There's no chalk on the box. Everything on it is handmade. It's made out of poplar. Every one I build, I number, I sign them for collectability. There's nothing out there like this. I mean, we have been fooling with these things for about a year and a few months now, and to see people's faces when they look at these calls and like, you know, wow, the call is unbelievable. I mean, it's an unbelievable call, not because I make them, but because I know what a turkey sounds like, and there's no other call on the market can make the sounds of a turkey like this one box can. But anyway, you don't need any sandpaper. All you need is sandpaper on here. If you lose your sound, you just kind of lightly buff it with a piece of sandpaper, and I might have a piece here. What you do, you just take some 220 grit sandpaper, just a little small piece. If it starts to lose its sound, all you do is just buff it, blow it off, buff the lid a couple of licks, blow the dust off of it, and the call's ready to go. I'm gonna kind of start out just showing you a few little things that you can do with it, which everybody can do different things with this call. It's amazing what some people can do that others can't, and it's crazy. But whatever you can do with it, you're gonna be shocked, I'll be honest. But anyway, you can take the call and never lift the blade. You never lift it off of the box. You have to keep it in contact all the time. And the reason why, when you drag it, you make that sound, okay? You can back up, it makes no sound. There is no tone like that on a box call anywhere. You can start on one blade on the top side and just to cluck. You can come across. Every blade's got a different tone to it. A lot of people use them different ways, you know. Some people turn them up and use them this way, which, you know, that's everybody does different. You can take the call, you can get it, if you grab it with your fingers tight, it kills some of the vibration. Listen to this. Alright, if you take 2 fingers, just don't hold it, just lay it between your fingers and drag it. You listen to the rasp you pick up. You can go all the way across the box. There's different sounds all the way across the box from one side to the other. It's got the best double tone that you've ever heard in a box call. People everywhere that get these calls have just, you know, I get people every day telling me how great a call it is. They're shocked by it. And like I say, everybody does different. Some people can do things different than other people. There's people can do a lot of things I can't do. I do enough to kill a turkey is what I do. But anyway, the call is just unbelievable. You can turn it up this way. You can make some soft yips with it. You can cut with this call. You can you can do anything. I mean, literally anything that a turkey does, you can mimic with this call. It just takes a little time to do it. A lot of people will turn the call up this way, and they'll play it this way. It's got a strong sound. You can really get out to a turkey on a windy day. All you got to do is just turn it up and get on it. Also on the call, you can take it, you can do a fighting purr just by rolling the lid back and forth. The box is waterproof. You can pour water in this box, pour it out, and it goes right back to the same thing every time. You can get this double tone that is unbelievable. Also on this call, I decided to put a piece of slate on the side of it because a lot of people likes to use a slate for close-in calls or tree calls or feeding calls, and it added a lot to the box. I mean, it's really enhanced it even more. But you can take your striker and just put your thumb on top of the wing nut. You never hold the lid down. Let it kind of vibrate, because it does vibrate when you use a slate. But you can do some real soft calls. It's got some of the sweetest purring and soft tree calls you ever heard in this box. And like I say, a lot of people are gifted with different things. You can take this box and you can literally take it and just hold it into your stomach like this and play the box and the slate. Sounds like several turkeys. But the call is just, it is very versatile. You can do anything you want to do with it. It's ever how far you want to try to get with it. The sky's the limit. You can do anything. But anyway, this is a good time for me, being I can't turkey hunt today. I hadn't seen any turkeys. Kind of show you some of these things about the call. Main thing, remember, it does not make noise backing up. You don't have to put chalk on it, but don't sand it with no 100 grit sandpaper. If you have to buff it off a little bit, if it gets a little slick, just use a 220 sandpaper or a scouring pad. You can buy those at the dollar store, you know, for $1 for 6 of them. But never lift the lid. You never take the lid off of the box. You leave it in contact all the time. That's what you always remember. For instance, you can take this call and put it in your shirt pocket if you're out in the woods, and just say you got a turkey that's pretty close and you can't get him to come any closer, and you just wait for the extra 15 yards. You're sitting with your gun up. All you got to do is take one hand and put it down here. And just go right back to the gun. So there's no other box call you can do that with. But anyway, you can go to mockoutdoors.com. You can order these calls online. I wished everybody had one, because they did. They would be a lot of happy people this turkey season, I can tell you. I got two more calls. I got a little, what I call a walking cutter. It's just it's a little three-bladed call. Got 3 blades in it. And the reason I did this is just, a lot of people, you get out walking in the daytime, in the morning time, you're trying to find a turkey and you don't want to just stop and get your yippers out. You can take this little call here and just literally shake your wrist. But it's a neat little cutting sound. It's just a good one to stick in your pocket. It's not very big to carry around with you. I got a little locator call. It's also a 3-bladed call. And it's a real high pitch call. All of these calls, the cutter, all of them are made with 4 coats of lacquer. There's no need for chalk. Like I say, all you gotta do is buff them if they get a little slick. But this locator call is just strictly a high pitch sound that you get in the woods early in the morning. Everybody's heard the owl, all the turkeys has heard the coyote call, the crow call. This thing here is a real high pitch. You got to get it away from you when you use it, because I had one last year that when I used it, gobbled at me and I didn't even know it. And the guy with me told me that, hey, there was a turkey gobble. So you got to remember this thing, to get it away from your ear where you can hear the turkey at a distance. But anyway, all you do is put your hand flat on the call, put your fingers on the handle like this, hold it up, and you put hard pressure onto the blade. Let me tell you, they will answer this call. I had some good luck last year locating birds with this call, and a lot of people have had success with the call, locating a hard bird to get to answer you in the morning. But anyway, these calls are unbelievable. The Mach 5 series, the 5-bladed Mach Rock is the best thing on the market. I mean, this thing is unbelievable. But anyway, I just thought I'd take time today to show y'all a little bit about the call. Easiest call you ever played in your life, but there's so many things in there you'll never catch all of them. It'll take you years to get everything that's in this box. You can take a diaphragm call, put it in your mouth, use a slate, the box, all. You have never heard the sounds you can get out of this call. So when you get one of these calls, order you one of them and get it. I guarantee you won't regret getting this call. And I hope somebody comes along real quick and starts ordering them, gets out there, kills a turkey, take a picture of it, send it to our website. We'll put it on our website. Everybody that kills a bird with my call, we always post it on our website. And look, guys, y'all have a great season. Be careful, be safe, and watch out for ticks. Thank y'all.